Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise.
It is the toughest 8 seconds in sport.
Here we go.
Mere mortals trying to tackle up to a ton of meat and muscle.
Bring it.
Hell-bent on doing whatever it takes to tame the untamable. The shortest payday on the planet can also be the most dangerous.
Oh man, big impact.
For these athletes that take on the beasts of the PBR, they know the task.
Get the money! Get the money!
7.99 just won't cut it.
Pan Am clock says 8 seconds.
But for those that make the 8, the rush is like no other.
Oh, it is a qualified bull ride.
A rush that keeps our cowboys coming back, willing to risk life and limb against the best fucking bulls in the nation. And more often than not, in this arena, they dominate.
He is unready.
So wrap your hand in tight and slide up, because you have a front row seat.
You can do it. He's got him.
This is the 2025 PBR Australia Monster Energy Tour.
The PBR Australia Monster Energy Tour is a year-long affair which visits every part of the east coast of Australia. From regional centres like Bendigo, Mackay, Bundaberg, Rockhampton and Tamworth, to the spectacle of origin in major cities such as Newcastle, Brisbane and Sydney. The series treats avid fans to rides, wrecks and all the trimmings of a world-class event. The goal along the way for all riders and contractors, make the cut for the grand finals in the heartland of bull riding, Townsville, far north Queensland.
The biggest event of the year. 2 nights of adrenaline-filled, heart-stopping action. 31st October and 1st November at Townsville Entertainment Centre. PBR Grand Finals, where one rider will be crowned the Australian champion.
Bull riding is a tough sport. You have to love it. The deal in these circles? If you want to earn a dime, you've got to ride for time. Let's take a look at how to qualify a ride in the PBR.
Bull riding, the toughest sport on dirt. How's it scored? First, the basics. The athlete must stay on the bull for 8 seconds. The clock starts when the bull's shoulders or hips have cleared the chute. The athlete must ride with only one hand gripping the bull rope. The clock will stop when the rider loses his grip from the bull rope, or when any part of his body hits the ground before the 8-second ride is over. If that happens, the result is a no score. If he touches the bull or any part of his own body with the free hand or arm before the 8-second ride is over, the rider is disqualified. The athlete's ride and the bull's performance are judged separately. Officials score the bull on how hard the bull bucks, how high he kicks, power, speed, and direction change. Athletes are scored by their control, rhythm, and how they match movement with the bull. If a rider wants to earn extra points, they can do so by pulling their leg away from the bull to demonstrate control. There are a total of 100 points available for a qualified ride. That is 50 points for the rider and 50 points for the bull. An average score will be in the 80s, where an exceptional ride will be in the 90s. Judges may award a re-ride for various reasons, such as a foul, or if the bull underperforms. The athlete with the highest accumulated point total from the entire event becomes the winner.
The Bendigo Showgrounds in country Victoria are playing host to the PBR Australia Meat Stock Touring Pro Division event over 2 days. Riders and bulls ready to go to war in the arena where both will take no backward steps. Let's find out who will rise and who will fall.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the first of 3 grueling rounds of the Monster Energy Tour round number 5, of course, here at our Meat Stock Bendigo Championship event. I can assure you we have 35 of the world's elite professional bull riders competing for over $25,000 in prize money.
Who's ready to ride some bulls? Let us hear you right now.
Well, we are getting set to rumble in the jungle. We're going to start from the Ariat Chute in the Cowboy Nash Millers. 19 years of age, he's drawn deep into the competition. That was Wild Jacket from the Morgans Cattle Company. We're going to get set to go with Caden Sandilands, and the bull that he has drawn, Cricket Intentions. Oh, looking good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how are you enjoying the entertainment? Well, that indeed was Crooked Intentions from the Morgans Cattle Company and the Wild Card Partnership. Well, our judges now put pen to paper, Caden Sandilands. Now, situation is, our official judges, due to the fact that there was a foul with the bull hooking his horn in our sponsorship cheating, he's been given the option of a re-ride. Now this will be interesting because it is a 3-round competition. A qualified ride at this point of the day is very, very important. Well, he has taken the right option. He is going to take a score on Crooked Intentions. Will take a score coming through in this round. Here is the young man, 23 years of age from Mowra. Now this young man has drawn a bull called Bobby, once again from the Morgans Cattle Company, riding from our Ariat Chute. This bull, 16 outs, 1 qualified ride. He's big, he's strong, he's out and around. A young man sliding back. Well, gravity finally gave in on that occasion at 3.97. Well, let's shift our attention down to a man that has certainly earned his credit on the PBR Tour. He is the 2023 PBR Champion of Australia. This is Macaulay Leather, Calliope, Queensland. Now tonight he has a tough task. Misfit from the Morgans Cattle Company, I'll tell you right here, right now, has never ever been ridden. Well, it's game time. Time to come rule riding. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the louder you clap, the harder you cheer, the better chance of a high score and a great ride. Oh man, we're gonna wait and see. It looks good. Well, that is what we come to expect from a man that has been the 2023 PBR Bull Riding Champion. Scores come through. It is 83.5 points. Well, it's up and running, it's on, it's set to do. Kobe Collins from Malden, Victoria. Hey, here's a guy that loves to win. Oh, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, isn't it good enough? He came, he tried, and he qualified. Well, the bull that he was on that occasion was Jack Frost. Well, it's another bull that's been ridden on very, very few occasions. Well, that looks good for our Mountain Bull Rider, 83.83. Well, we're going to move down. What an interesting round. It is on. It's game day for Kai Bagheera. Mickey Mouse it is, and it is on. It is Swan Song time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our protection athletes, they're as good as anywhere in the world, and that was another of the new young bulls from the Morgans Cattle Company and Eid Partnership. Well, we're getting things sorted. We're going to go with one of the veteran bull riders, 29 years of age. This is Alison Aguilera, 29 years of age, from Rio Branco. And the bull that he has drawn, Chuba. Corgi Cattle Company, E Partnership. Well, unfortunately for our good friend from Brazil, he will find the dirt at a time of 4.17. Let's have a look at our leaderboard. Now, we've had confirmation Macaulay Leather was 83.5. Hey, but the star from Malvern, Victoria, Toby Collins, right there in the race for the championship round, 83 and second. And it is Caden Sandilands rounds out the top three tonight on the PBR leader after our first section.
More from the PBR Australia Bendigo Touring Pro Division next. Let's return to the action at the PBR Australia Bendigo Touring Pro Division.
Well, we're going to go with the next of our competitors in this round of the competition. This is indeed our good friend, Matus Lima Rodriguez, Mini Deluxe, from the Diamond A Bennett Cattle Company. This is a bull that has not ever been ridden. Remember, he won the PBR competition in Bow Desert less than 2 weeks ago. Can he be the first to ride Mini Deluxe? Well, it's on, folks. Come on, let's go with our Brazilian friend. Is he going to have 100% strike? Oh, man. Well, that's going to be too close to call, folks. We're going to leave that to the judges and officials. 6.73. Well, let's take you to Dan Rulin from Mount Walker, Queensland. 23 years of age, his 4th year on the PBR Tour. Tonight, he finds himself aboard the bull called Border Force. Let's go, Monster Energy time, Dan Rulin. Oh, man. Well, sets him up, fades to come right, and then a distraction back to the left. Well, let's take you to a little town called Finnis, South Australia. For a young man at 22 years of age, is in the prime of his bull riding career. Tonight he is on Diamond A's Bennett Cattle Company bull called Murphy. Well, this young man, he certainly has gone deep into the competition. Man, he's out and around. Boy, it was strong. It was to the right. Well, we are going to go boom, boom, boom with our next competitor. Thomas Triplett. Bull that he has drawn, this is Jungle Full of Hillbillies. Let's do it. Let's do it, young Thomas Triplett. Good out and around, staying firm. Oh, man. Well, he over-anticipated the situation. Got him down to the inside of the spin. This will be Jack Broderick. Hey, here's a young man, 22 years of age. He makes his home in the little city of Bungendore on the eastern side of Canberra. This kid sits at the top of the bull riding standings this season, but not tonight. Kickstart My Heart has been out 32 times on the PBR Tour, has only ever been ridden on 7 occasions for an average score of 84.4. Well, our attention moving down. It is the Monster Energy Shoot. And from Broomsby, North Queensland, Brumby Brandenburg. 26 years of age, a second-generation PBR bull rider. Come on, Brumby. Well, sets him up, gets high, gets a lot of elevation. Man, oh man, it's the downward forces. Well, we are going to turn down to Jack Rollinson. Well, he's drawn in this division from the Australian Western Sports Team, Paul Kenny, and his staff bring us the Street Sweeper. Now this little bull, out and around, tight into his hand, looking good, folks. How's it looking? Are you a little rowdy out there, feeling confident? Oh man, he is right on the spot. Well, ladies ladies and gentlemen, come on, we're going to score on the board 83 points. That indeed was Jack Rollinson. Let's move to Tresco, Victoria. 20 years of age, Riley Eade. Well, in this division, he's also from the Australian Western Sports Team. This is Cool Hand. Well, he's good. He's got some actions, he got some elevation, he's out and around. Oh, our man gets off that bull riding rope, finds himself whipped to the ground to the arena surface at 5.85. Well, let's take it to the Ariat matchup of the round. This is Zane Hall, rookie PBR champion of 2024. From Athol, Queensland, he is a third generation professional cowboy. Let's do it. Let's do it for Thumper. Oh man, he's strong. He's out and way too fast. 2.97 for our rookie bull riding champion. He hails from a little town called Bowen, North Queensland. 34 years of age. Tonight, a new bull from the Paul Kenny team. This is Red Light. His technique, slightly different. Rise with the wrist in the opposite direction, looking to stay forward, staying out over the front end. As long as that free hand at no point of time comes in contact with a cowboy or that ball, man. Well, he has certainly, the Australian Western Sports Team, Paul Kenny, have found a good one in Red Light. Let's get set to go with the defending PBR bull riding champion of Australia. For 2024, this is Boston Leather. And the bull that he's drawn is Mr. In Between. Won $170,000 throughout the 2024 season. He picked up a bonus, $75,000 in the finals. Let's see if our champion can get one done. Not tonight. Well, we've got to give credit to our livestock contractors and producers. And man, oh man, 4.21 out. PBR champion bucked off here. Let's take you down to the original beef chief jerky matchup. It is Bailey Silton. And the bull that he's drawn is Little Thing from the Diamond S McNamara partnership. Well, this bull has never ever been ridden. I can recall he bucked off guys like Zane Hall, Clint Glass, and some big name contenders, including Bradley Wheeler, Josh Grant, Sam Woodall, John O'Curling, Kyle Horton. This is Toby Adams, 24 years of age, and the bull for the Diamond S McNamara partnership is Chicken Switch. Well, he looked like to start things a little positive. We need some good energy. Let's see if we can get it done on this occasion. Well, he's out and around, starting good. Come on, folks, we're going to ride with him. We're not going to get one done. Well, that was Diamond S McNamara partnership, Chicken Switch. Well, we got a re-ride option or a 76.5. Now, as our judges feel that young man could possibly do a little better, but bearing that this is a 3-round competition, as we predicted, he has taken the wise move of a 76.5 points. 76.5 points because it will take one hell of an effort to ride all three this weekend. Well, let's take you to our next competitor from Oberon. 22 years of age, Kaysan Griffiths. Oh man, that was Diamond S McNamara partnership bull called El Maggio. This is a bull called Sky High. And the man that will take his ride from Vazi Paulista, Brazil, Diogo Galdino, 32 years of age. Taking that bull riding rope, warming that thin leather glove. Well, let's do it. Let's do it in Bendigo, cowboy. Oh, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta commit. We're gonna put a left hand with our right hand and make a little noise for Diego Galdino. Come on, folks. Let's make these Brazilian bull riders feel a very special part of Meat Stock Bendigo. From Walker, New South Wales, Tyson Smith. The bull that he's drawn in this division is Morgie's Cattle Company and the Diamond H partnership, Big or Bust. Like the previous 10-ounce, 2 qualified rides, boy, Big or Bust, Charlie Bailey. And the bull that he's drawn, once again, Morgie Cattle Company representative is Even Up. Well, let's see if we can do it, Charlie. He's drawn good. Come on, Charlie. Bailey, cowboy up, man. Oh, man. Well, look to be in a good spot. Protection athletes, man. That is a disappointing way to come down in this division for Charlie Bailey. Down at a time of 6.21. Geographically, he is about 30 minutes east of Cairns in far north Queensland, the home of Kurt Shepherd. The bull that he's drawn, this is Morgie's Cattle Company nomination, Neverland. Chasing the leaders down. Let's do it. Let's do it. The 12-year champion. Oh, folks, how's it looking, ladies and gentlemen? We're on song. It is good. You can't beat experience. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for a 12-year veteran of PBR competition in this great land from Mareeba, North Queensland. And tonight, I can tell you, 86 championship points. Well, that's taken him to the number 1 spot here in the opening round of competition. Time it will indeed be Ben Bode, 21 years of age. This young man has drawn a bull from the Diamond A Bennett Cattle Company called Oz Can Evil Bambi Back. Well, this young man finished in the top 4 on the PBR Tour in 2024. Oz Can, let's do it. Ben Bode, let's do it, cowboy. How's it looking? Show a little flamboyance. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you something, folks. That young man don't ride like no young rookie. Well, numbers come through. They like it. Stand tall and walk proud. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, 86 points for Ben Bode. Well, let's go back to Brazil. Here's one of my favorites this time, Luan Christian Camara. This is another of our Brazilian stars of bull riding. And tonight, he has drawn a bull called Time to Rock. Are you ready? Let's do it. Come on, folks, Brazil, representing his country, his land, and his team of bull riders here in Meatstock. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've been a quiet audience thus far. Come on, folks, let's welcome our Brazilians. Leon Christian Camara. Whoa, we got numbers through. 83 points. 83 points. Sees him in the top 4 of this division. Leon Christian Camara. As we get set to go with a cowboy in Lachlan Waters. All that he's drawn tonight in this division is Diamond A Bennett Cattle Company Wahoo. Qualified in Bow Desert 2 weeks ago. Rode the bull called Kraken 10s for 80.5 points. Well, can he do it? It is night 1 in Bendigo Meatstock. Man. Well, time and officials have called upon us. They've got that young man down, Josh Grant. 33 years of age. And the bull that he's drawn from the Diamond A Bennett Cattle Company is Fire Walker. Another of the elite bulls, unridden out in Maribel. Well, he says, let's get this party started. Josh Grant. Oh, man. And our protection athletes, as we've said all night, folks, they do an amazing job. We thank them. We're going to get set to go with one of the real dandies of PBR. This is Clint Glass, and the bull that is on Village Idiot. Oh, Clint needs to get around that corner, stay square. Oh, man. Well, he brings him down. He's one of our PBR star bull riding competitors. 30 years of age from Willow Tree, New South Wales. Let's get it up, let's get it on. We're going to take you to a young man that's born to be a bull rider. Wyatt Fraser. From Pathway, South Australia, 24 years of age. And the bull that is drawn is Night Train. From the Diamond S Bucking Bulls, Brian Scott brings us this team from the Monster Energy Group. Let's get it on, man. Well, he's strong, he's out and around, and man, oh man, he gets it done in this division.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we see our leaders here on day number one, round number one, it was two big 86-point bull rides. Ben Bode, Kurt Shepherd, then we had 83.5 with Macaulay Lever, then we had equal 4th and 6th, three of them on 83 points, Luen Kamara, Jack Rollerson and Toby Collins.
Veteran Kurt Shepherd and young gun Ben Bode lead the charge on day one. Will youth or experience triumph on day two in Bendigo? The action continues next. Let's return to the action at the PBR Australia Bendigo Touring Pro Division.
We are going to move to our next contender in this competition. This time it'll be Riley Eade. The bull that he's drawn is Even Up from the Morgie Cattle Company. And remember, folks, the louder you clap, the harder you scream, the more chance of a high score and a great ride for the Cowboy out of Tresco, Victoria. This time we're getting set to go with Wyatt Fraser, 24 years of age. And the bull that he has drawn from the Morgie Cattle Company tonight is Juicy Jacket. Wyatt Fraser looking to get started strong, but boy, once again, 2.8 seconds. Well, as we get set to go for our next competitor, we are going to move on to the young man from Oberon, 23 years of age, Charlie Bailey. Hey, and this is Jack Frost. Let's see if we can get one done for the Cowboy from Oberon, Charlie Baby. Out and around, oh, the centrifugal force. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys come with an attitude to ride the unridables, but tonight, Charlie Bailey, 3.97. Well, let's go to the next of our matchup. Matus Lima Rodriguez will be our bull rider. We need to get one done. Let's hope they catch fire. Come on, Matus. Brazil. Brazil, hang on, Cowboy. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for him. I can't hear you. Oh, yeah. We come to win in this great country. Tonight, Matus Rodriguez, 81 points. Well, let's take you down to one of our favorites from right here in Malden, Victoria, Toby Collins. Well, he's one of the stars of the PBR Australian circuit, but tonight, the bull Mickey Mouse from the Morgie Cattle Company, the Eade Partnership. Well, he's gone 2 for 2 here this weekend. Mount Walker, Queensland, 23 years of age. 4th year on the PBR Tour here in Australia. And Superlicious, ridden on 3 occasions. Last time was at Toowoomba back in 2024. Hey, he scored out and around, oh man. Well, judges say 4.08 seconds down in this division. Well, let's move down our list a little further. And a bull that we know so well, this is Cool Hand from the Australian Western Sports Team. Bo Willis from Bowen in North Queensland is now 34 years of age. Here it is, it's on, it's game time. Hey, you liking what you're seeing, ladies and gentlemen? Oh no, oh man. Well, that is like a thank you, Jesus moment right there. Let's move down to the Bisley Workwear matchup of the round. Midnight Special from the Diamond S Bucking Bulls, brought down by Brian Scott. 31 outs on the PBR Tour, qualified on 9 occasions. And it was back in Newcastle, midway through 2024, Boston Leather got him done. Come on, Zane, let's do your best, cowboy, come on. Oh, man. Well. Thomas Triplett, 19 years of age. The bull that he's drawn, this is Village Idiot. This bull bucked off Clint Glass last night in the opening division. Oh, man. Well, it is once again 3.02. We welcome in from Gracemere, North Queensland. On the western side of Rockham, the home of Nash Millers. Tonight, Night Train from the Diamond S Bucking Bulls. Let's see if we can get one done for the people in Meatstock. Oh, man. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can thank your lucky stars here tonight, Nash Millers. Another that sees the forces with which Brian Scott brings to Meatstock Bendigo. We are getting set to go with a young man by the name of Jack Rollinson. We saw him successful in Scone, placed second in the bull riding, 82.5 points back in February. Well, he's out, he's on. Let's see if we can keep it moving, cowboy. Oh, man. 6.42 seconds. Well, here's a young man, set the pace in the opening divisions. One of our stars on last night's competition. If he can possibly make that 8-second siren, he'll be the first challenger to get 2 for 2 at Meatstock Bendigo. Let's do it. Let's do it, cowboy. Come on, folks, I can't hear you. Oh, man. All the way from Oakbank, South Australia. 28 years of age, this is Lachlan Waters. Bull that he's drawn is Mr. In Between. Looking to get one done from the Monster Energy shoot. Oh, man. Well, he's strong, he's powerful, cowboy. You got to get on out of there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for him. Put your hands together. Wow. Let's regroup. Let's refocus and let's try and get a little positive energy back in this arena. We're going to take you to Caden Sandlands. Oh, man. Well, that is a bull called Thumper. Australian Western Sports Bull. All the way from Vazi Paulista, Brazil. The home of the 32-year-old professional bull rider Diego Galdino. Bull that he's drawn is Party Smarty. From the Diamond A Bennett Cattle Company, time to get it on. Oh yeah, Brazil, Brazil, Brazil in a bind. We're gonna go with Toby Adams from Mendora, New South Wales. Bull that he's drawn, you'll love this, it's called TKO. From the Diamond A Bennett Cattle Company. Let's do it, Toby. Let's do it. Come on, Tobe. You can do this. Go on. Go on. No weekend. Yeah. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he can hear you. Scores are 83 points with a review on this. 83 points. And I can assure you, it has to be a clear touchdown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with all evidence reviewed tonight, scores will stand 83 points. Macaulay Leather, 2023 PBR Bull Riding Champion Australia. Tonight, he's drawn from the Diamond A Bennett Cattle Company, Something Red. Rin Atkins brings us this little bull. Hey, this is on. It's out and around into his hand. Back around to the right. It's on for the Cowboy Champion. Oh, Hey folks, I can feel some positive energy. Let's hear it from Macaulay Leather. His score is 79.5, but more importantly, it takes him to the overall lead, 163 points. Toby Adams now into second with a 159. Clint Glass, 30 years of age, and the bullet he's drawn is Yogi. Moving those hips to the front end. Let's do it, Clint. Let's get it done, oh man. Well, down, over anticipated the moves. Onto the ground at 3.3. He makes his home in Calliope, Queensland. Youngest of two brothers competing here tonight. And the bull that he's drawn has never, ever been ridden. Come on, Boston, man. Well, that indeed was the little thing from the Diamond S team. He now, that bull has credits of 10 trips, never, ever been ridden. Let's take it to Bryn Francis. Lippy from the Morgan Cattle Company, Diamond H, bring us a little bull. Let's see if we can get him done in this division. Looking good, Bryn. Staying square, staying strong, mentally prepared. We got him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he needs your support. Let's put our hands together for the young man. 80.5 points. 80.5 it was for Bryn Francis here tonight. He was equal top in the competition in the opening round last night. Ben Bode, 21 years of age. Tonight he's drawn Wild Jacket from the Morgan Cattle Company. Let's give it all, Ben. We're out into the office around the corner, looking solid, maintaining good performance. Come on, Ben, stays. Oh yeah. Well, we will wait from a decision from the officials. It is gonna be close. Went right to the wire. Our officials here tonight come through with a score 81.5. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, the boy from Calliope, Queensland, 21 years of age, is now the new leader, 167.5.
After 2 rounds in Bendigo, Ben Bode claims the event lead of 2023 PBR Australia champion Macaulay Leather. Toby Adams, the only other cowboy with 2 scores on the board heading into round 3.
Ben, so far it's been a great competition. The bulls here in Bendigo have been something but sensational.
Yeah, that's right. All these bulls are coming to buck and most of the boys are coming to ride their bulls, so it's awesome.
Well, we've got 3 guys with back-to-back scores in the competition. Doesn't mean that nobody from down in that one-round score can still come up and win that competition. We've seen it at many other events, but man, oh man, you and Macaulay Leather, Toby Adams, it's going to be a real race in that 3rd round tonight.
Yeah, that's it. We all can ride bulls here. It's anyone's game, yeah. Like, it's another round, so we all know how to ride bulls and come down to that last bull.
Let's get back into the action in round 3 of the PBR Australia Bendigo Touring Pro.
This is Caden Sandilands. Well, he comes into this event after an 83.5 points in Bow Desert. He's looking to build on it. How's he looking, folks? Oh, man. As you come to imagine, that was extra fly from the Morgan Cattle Company. Boy, oh boy. Luen Christian Camara from PBR Australia, Brazil. He's drawn Party Smarty from the Diamond A Bennett Cattle Company that has never been ridden. Let's go with it. Let's do this. Let's do this, Brazil. Oh, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he deserves our support. All the way from Brazil, representing their country here at PBR Tour for 2025. Well, we move forward. We move to Bungendore in New South Wales for a young man that's only 22 years of age. Jack Broderick. Well, the bull that he's drawn in this division, this is Murphy. One of the highest ranked bulls in the opening night of competition last night. Oh man, well, he has got it on. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for him, and boy oh boy, Murphy's the bull from the Diamond A Bennett Cattle Company. Well, let's move to Mara, and let's move to a young man by the name of Bryn Francis. Tonight, it's Skittlebomb, and this bull is another owned by the Diamond A and Bennett Cattle Company. Let's do it. Let's get one done for the people of Meatstock. Skittlebomb starts steady, builds to the occasion. Matus Lima Rodriguez. And tonight he draws Midnight Special. Well, this was one of the highest marked bulls of the competition last night. Well, he's strong, and he's explosive. He's out high to the left, back to the right. And the contestant we welcome back, this is Tyson Smith. Walker, New South Wales, 26 years of age. Bullet is drawn. This is Jungle Full of Hillbillies. We're out and around. Come on, Tyson. Get one done for us. Oh. Hey, this is Nash Mellors. And the bullet is drawn, All the Rage. From the Diamond S Bucking Bulls. Sweet but short story. He's been to 3 major events, he's never been ridden. And man, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, are you enjoying the PBR bull riding Meatstock competition? Well, looks like the attention's shifting down to Toby Collins. Have we got anybody that knows where Malden, Victoria is? Here is your champion, Toby Collins, and the village idiot. Let's get him done, Tobe. Come on, Tobe. Oh, man. That's another from the Diamond S Bucking Bulls, 21 times at the elite level. Only ever qualified on 3 times. We're going to take Jack Broderick. Bungendore, New South Wales, 22 years of age. I'll let you in a little secret. This guy is generally pretty tough. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I tell you one thing, he will try. Come on, Jack. Live it up. Give it up. Go on now. Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, dear. 6.83. Well, we're going to take you to one of his traveling partners. This is Jack Rollinson. And the bull that he has drawn and been blessed with in this division is Something Red. Keep your eyes, it's Harrier time. Let's get one done. Let's do it, Jack. We want the crowd to come alive here in Meatstock, Bendigo. Hey, well, the numbers have come through. He's 80 points. With his first round qualified score, it moves him up to second with a 163 on 2. 163 points on 2 for Jack Rollinson. Let's take you to Boston Leather, defending PBR Bull Riding Champion of Australia. And the bull that he's drawn is Yogi. Monster Energy brings us our next contender, Boston Leather. Come on, Boston. Let's get one done for the people. Well, it's looking strong, it's looking solid. We may need the paramedics to check that young man. The sport of bull riding is built on toughness and grit. How about we show him what we think of his efforts here tonight, Boston Leather. Numbers are through 82.5 points. Well, looks like we're getting set to go with our next competitor. This is Clint Glass. Superlicious. Hey, let's get it on, Clint. Oh, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a dandy from the Diamond A Bennett Cattle Company. We're going to go with a man that joins us tonight from Athol, Queensland, Zane Hall. And the bull that he's drawn from the Australian Western Sports Team, brought to us by Paul Kenny, is Cool Hand. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, Zane. Stay square. Keep forward. Go on. Oh, man. Come on, folks. You can't deny that he gave it all. Let's hear and give it up for Zane Hall, Athol, Queensland. The Ariat matchup of the round. If there's any young man in this country who deserves the opportunity, it's Ben Bode. He has quietly and patiently waited for his time to succeed. And tonight he comes back into this event on the bull called Red Light. Now this bull has never ever been ridden. Born in the purple patch of his life. Let's do it, Ben. Let's get it on. Oh, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to give great credit to our livestock producer, Paul Kenny, for the Australian Western Sports Team. Well, it's time we move to Bungundara. 19 years of age, Thomas Triplet. The bull that he will take on is Mr. In-Between. And this is the Monster Energy matchup of the round. Come on, young man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the toughest sport on earth. How we recognize these young athletes. Thomas Triplet. We are getting set to come bull riding with Toby Adams. Let me tell you, Toby Adams comes into this event thus far 159.5 points. Can take the lead in the competition. Now the bull that is drawn, this is Thumper. Let's get one done, Tobe. Come on, Toby. It's your day to be a champion or no. Well, it's Macaulay Leather, folks. He's gone 2 for 2. Come on, Macaulay. Oh. Well, man, oh man, it made it tough. That was Wild Jacket from the Morgie Cattle Company. And he comes into the event, number 2 behind Ben Bode. Recheck, double check, triple check the review, 7.8 seconds. We are going to move it down to a man that has a great opportunity to resurrect his career right here in Bendigo. This is Kurt Shepherd. 30 years of age, from the Atherton Tablelands, a town called Mareeba. 12 years on the PBR bull riding circuit. He comes into this event with a first round score of 86 points. Kurt Shepherd has drawn Bobby. A bull that's been out 18 times, has only ever been ridden once. Tonight, are we going to see a new leader? Are we going to see a change in the progressive stores? Let's do it, Kurt. Come on, Mareeba. Ride with him, folks. We need one done here in the final section. Hang tough, cowboy. Well, he becomes the second only man on earth to ride that bull for the entire 8 seconds. Numbers come through. Ladies and gentlemen, stand tall, walk proud, and make some noise. 83.5 points and a brand new leader. 169.5. Well, let's move it on. Let's go to Bo Willis, Bowen, Queensland. 34 years of age. 17 years on the PBR Tour. And tonight, he has drawn Blippy from the Morgie Cattle Company and the Diamond H Partnership. Bo Willis, let's do another one. Let's stay square, looking good. How's it coming? Drawn good. Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, he is the oldest and most senior cowboy in the bull riding competition. 17 years a PBR contender. Let's hear it for Bo Willis, 83.5.
The Yeti High Bull score is a three-way tie between Sky High from Morgie's Cattle Company, Murphy from Diamond A Bucking Bulls, and Midnight Special from Diamond S Bucking Bulls. The final leaderboard sees the experience of Kurt Shepherd prevail over the ever-improving Ben Bode. Macaulay Leather and Jack Rowlandson continued to impress in 2025, with Toby Adams the only other cowboy able to cover 2 bulls across the 3 rounds of the Bendigo Touring Pro event.
You seem to be riding a little better now that you've hit that 30 mark.
I think I'm just refreshed, had a year off and just craving it more than ever. Take it serious and try your hardest and anything can happen.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's our $25,000 winner here this weekend, Kurt Shepherd. Big round of applause for him, folks, our champion for 2025.
Kurt's victory moves him up into 3rd in the series standings, whilst another top 2 finish for Ben Bode launches him into the overall lead in the race for the gold buckle.